Hi, this is Dale Corpus, your probate real estate specialist with some helpful information when planning on selling a home in probate. If you're planning on selling an estate property during the probate process, there's some important information that you're going to need to know about. I'm going to spend a few minutes to go over that with you. Number one, probate real estate is different from traditional real estate. It's very important to have the right person handling that sale for you. What you're going to need from the title company's perspective are 3 documents in order to close the probate sale once you're ready to sell. The first one is going to be how you are certified. You're either going to be an executor of the estate or administrator. The executor would be certified letters of testamentary. As an administrator, it would be certified letters of administration. And what that is your authority to sign the grantee for the new buyer when that escrow gets ready to close, because most likely you're not on title right now for the estate's real estate, and that's why it's going through probate. So these letters allow the title company who's going to require the document before you can close to accept your signature. The second item will be what's called the Notice of Proposed Action, the NOPA. This is a notice that goes out to any heirs that have an interest in the subject real estate you're selling. The heirs are going to be explained that you sold the property, plus what those terms are, what you're listing the property for, plus what those terms are, and they're going to have the right to prove that. The court allows 15 days. So once they're given notice, they have 15 days to accept what you're doing, and they don't have to do anything. Or they actually have to sign the contesting form on the back, and everything halts. And the court is going to decide whether or not what you're doing as the executor or administrator is in order, and they're going to have to approve it. So that's our second document that you have to have the title company require. The third document that the title company is going to require is called a Statement for Standings with Federal Taxes, also known as the comfort letter. And that will be all you need to make sure you can close with the title company and give title insurance to your new buyer. So once you're approved by the court to be the administrator or executor, the next step for you would be to list the property if you're going to sell it. Or maybe you've been entertaining a buyer that's interested in giving you an offer on the property. So what's important to understand here is those items we talked about here are the certified letters, the NOPA, and the federal tax statement. On top of that, on any offer that you're considering accepting or any listing agreement that's going to be signed to sell the property, it has to have the proper language in there for the estate. There are clauses that you want to have in your listing agreement, and for sure you want to have it in your sales contract to make sure that if anything goes wrong, the estate does not have any liability on the escrow if it can't close. So it's important to understand what those items may be. So let's talk about the timeline of the probate and how to structure yourself to make sure that you understand what the start to finish is going to be and what you can do with the real estate if you plan on selling it somewhere down the line. You can actually sell it as soon as you receive those certified letters I talked about, either a testamentary or administration. That's going to take about 45 days once your petition is filed to get there. It's important to understand you can sell the real estate as you are certified to be the executor or administrator. Those documents I talked about earlier are required to be in probate and in with the title company in order to close and issue title insurance. But you don't have to wait to the end of the 7th month to do it. Our history shows over 70% of those with real estate in probate will sell during the probate process because there are protections there for you. There are a lot of disclosures that you need in California to sell are exempt. It's a great place to sell from. So that is our timeline, and the important thing to understand is you can sell the property the day you are certified to be the executor or administrator, and we can close that out in 10 to 15 days. All of the money will be in the estate bank account, and you're gonna move a lot quicker for the rest of the 7 months. So I've gone over what you need to prepare yourself in order to sign all those documents when you're ready to sell the real estate. I've talked about those items the title company is going to need. I talked about the timeline. Average probate is 7 months, but we can actually sell your home in a month or two once you're approved to be the executor or administrator. And where those funds are going to go until the probate finishes or completes, this is called final distribution. Now, because you're in probate, you're going to receive a lot of calls. You're probably already getting calls from investors saying they want to buy the property, from real estate agents saying that they want to list the property and that they're the best agent in the world. And there are precautions you have to take with how important it is to have the right real estate agent with the experience, who understands probate and working and coordinating with your estate attorney. Number one, any investor that's going to be making you an offer on the property most likely is going to fix and flip it. It's important that you have the right agent that understands that, so they can act as a buffer for all of those people that are going to be calling you to buy the property, and how they can make you an offer on the property without even seeing it. I really don't know. The others calling will be real estate agents. Again, they're calling you to list the property, probably good agents in their own right, but most likely do not have the appropriate real estate background that's going to keep you out of trouble and make sure that all the heirs are happy at the end of the day when all is said and done. So very important that you do the right interview when you're talking to real estate agents. You want to ask them, how many probates have they closed? Do they have references from title companies that have handled the probates that they've been on? How about other attorneys they've worked with? Can they vouch that they understand the whole system, the whole probate process? How long have they been in business? Do they have any type of probate background already? How many probates have they actually closed? There's an armful of qualifications for a probate real estate agent that will make sure that you and the estate you're dealing with the right agent. You don't know up front. You only know by performance and past history. So it's very important that you sort that out before you make your final decision. You may have questions. You can call me. It's free, no obligation. I will answer all your questions. To schedule your no obligation call, please put your information below. My team and I are ready to help you. My team collectively has over 33 years of experience in probates and trusts around the San Francisco Bay Area. All you need to do is reach out. Keep in mind, we guarantee to sell the probate home within 39 days or less, or we'll sell it for free. I hope this info has been helpful, and I look forward for the opportunity to earn your trust and your business. Be safe out there and take care.